everybody, it's me. I meant to do this yesterday, but I just didn't feel like it. I've been meaning to do this video, but like I said, I just haven't felt like it. Let me get comfortable. Hopefully. Yeah, that's better. Okay. Look, I've made my sister laugh. My day is good. I made my sister laugh. I did a little bit of sewing. I'm doing a little bit of sewing, but I've been reading. I've been reading more than sewing. I got cut off the last time. I was talking and I was telling you this and that, and I wanted to let you know why I don't dress up, why I don't wear makeup, why you see me and I'm not wearing a bra, and I'm sorry. You know, I'm sorry, but I'm not sorry. This is me. You get what you see. You like me enough to subscribe, and thank you guys for subscribing. I love you for that. Thank you. You just lift my spirits when I see somebody say, such and such a person has subscribed to your video. I'm like, wow, somebody likes my video enough to subscribe it. And you like enough to comment. Thank you for commenting. That just blows me away. You're not just watching it, you're commenting, and it's like, wow. But you like me enough to subscribe. You like me enough to watch. So I figured you'd take the good with the bad. And part of the bad is I am depressed. I have depression. It's part of my polarism. My polarism right now is I'm in a severe depression episode. And part of that fact is that, pause. Okay, sorry about that. One of the kids had come ask a question. But where was I? Part of my depression is the fact that I don't change my clothes very often. You see this outfit? I wore it yesterday. I'll wear it tomorrow. I sleep in jammies. You saw me wearing jammies. Sometimes. I know. Nobody really likes to hear this honest to God truth. You know, this is how we are. This is how I am. But, you know, you can unsubscribe. I might lose subscribers this way, but I don't own a bra. I can't stand them. I see no reason to have them. Yes, I know. I have the girls. But, gives me headaches. Literally. Sorry. It gives me headaches. You know? Why wear something that's going to cause you pain? And I've got clothing on. That should count for something. But but you know, my depression, I don't change my clothes all that often. I'll probably wear this for a couple of days and then I'll change my clothes. Part of it is because of my depression, part of it's because I don't have that many clothes to begin with. But there's that. I don't wear makeup because I see no reason to. It's not like I go out of the house and go places. You know? I'm not about to have a boyfriend. It's not going to happen. It's, you know? Just no reason to. I just can't think of a reason to do it, to wear makeup. I figure, you know, I'm going to be honest. I'll be who I am. You know, I could wear makeup when I'm doing the YouTube video, but then I just wash it off. You know? And I don't think that you want to see me be false. And me wearing makeup would be false advertising, because I don't go around wearing makeup. You know? this is my hair, you know? This is what I am. I run my hands through my hair, and I go like this a lot of times, but I'll smooth it down. I'll try to smooth it down. That's why you see my hair up half a dozen times. I know it would make me look better if you saw me with my better looking, but that's not who I am. I do brush my hair, by the way. I brush my hair about 4 or 5 times a day. And pause again. And pause. I brush my hair 4 or 5 times a day. Every time I pass by a mirror, I'll brush my hair. But I run my hands through it like this, and it gets stuck up. I was trying to get it longer, but accident happened and cut it off. And beforehand, I had my hair short because, you know, I was pulling my hair. Part of my psychosis, I pulled my hair. It'd be, you know, one of the self-harm things that I have is wanting my hair cut short as close as possible. We're working on that. It's getting better. Another thing I have is I scratch myself. It's not like I take razors to my arms or anything like that. I don't harm myself like that. But I do end up scratching. When my nerves get better to me, I will dig my nails in and I will scratch myself. That's just me. You know? I can show you the scratch marks, but I won't. But enough about that. You really want to see my work. And I still don't have the thread for Japanese garden, so it's still to the side. But I worked on some Lizzie Kate. Pull this out. This was a gift. These Lizzie Kates were a gift by Lynn. And I finally got a chance to do some. She also sent me this material. I'm like, yes. And some thread. So this is the one I did. The family. As you can see, there should be a charm. You can see that this little angel here. Well, I don't have it. I don't have the charms for these, but I did the cross stitching. I did the cross stitching, and my next one is going to be this one. Peace. Can you see it? That's going to be my next one. But I did family. And I put it on this nice big fabric because I'm going to do more than this one on here. I'm going to hopefully I'm going to get a bunch of these flippets on here. This is family. It was fun. It has cream colored, white colored on both sides. There. Got a nice little square here. I liked it. It was kind of fun doing it. I look forward to doing more. But after that, it was close to time to do ABCs, and I sort of cheated on the ABCs, but I'll tell you about it. Let me put this up. I decided I wanted to work on something, and I didn't want to work on the Last Supper yet, so I pulled out Serenity. The Serenity Prayer Flora is what it's called. So I pulled that out for the weekend, especially since I knew Monday was going to be weekend ABCs, I was like, it's got words on it, so it technically it qualifies. So I did some more on this. There we go. For the weekend, I did all this. But then when it came to Monday, which is ABCs, you're supposed to work on a piece that has the letter, I think it was D on it. And I said, well, this has a D on it. It's God. God, there's the D right there. I think that you were supposed to work on the D portion, but I used a loose interpretation and said, this work has letters on it, and it had the letter D. So, or was it C? Here's C, cannot. But I think it was D. So this is what I worked on. And I worked on this and this right here. I finished off the correct, finished off this right here and this right here, and I know I did accept change, cannot change, but this is what I did. And then I decided that I was going to work on my Last Supper. I put that one down because I can only deal with this every couple of days, for a few days. And I decided to pick up my Last Supper, which is on the Q stamp. So I had to move it over. I'm starting on page 3, which is only this tiny. Started at this tiny right here, this tiny 3 rows. You see that nice little small section? That's what I've worked on. So I'm going row by row, and this was a partial. This was a partial row, and then I worked on this right here as a partial. So I'm fleshing out this, whatever this is, head. That's the tiny bit I worked on because I've been reading. We started my sister and I, we started a group therapy yesterday. And let me fold this up sort of, because I'm going to put this right here because I am going to go back to it. I got my book on charging, so I get to I get time to work on my stitching. I'll watch Flosstube while I work on my stitching. But we went to, a lady came and she asked if we would be willing to go to Compass. Because my brother-in-law wanted us to go to Compass and group therapy. It all started when, okay, this is difficult. My mother has not been behaving very gracious, calm, healthy. And it got to the point where Chris called her workers and let her know that, look, I think her medicines need to be adjusted because she's bipolar 2. And that she is not behaving in a rational manner. So her workers contacted Compass, because they can help through Compass. Her workers contacted them, and they came and evaluated her. And the lady said, look, you need, if you're this manic and you're this depressed, you need to have your medicines changed. And we can better do that in the hospital. So Mama was taken to the hospital. She was admitted so that they can adjust her medicines. While she was here talking about that, to Mama about that, they mentioned that they have a group program. And they mentioned, Chris was talking to her about my sister Laura. We won't go into my sister Laura's problems. Just that she was running low on our medicine, and that she did not have a way to get some more medicine. And we did not want her to be around her when she had no medicine. Yeah, she's sticking her tongue and her middle finger out at me. You know, for mentally ill people, there are certain among us, and probably me, I will include myself in this, that the medicine really, really works on them, and you don't want to be around them when they don't have medicine. And I include myself in this, Laura, so I'm not just putting you down. I'm not putting you down. I'm including myself. So they were trying to look into solutions for Laura. And she suggested a outpatient group therapy. I think that's called an outpatient program. And so they came the next day to talk to Laura. Well, Chris, in the meantime, had spoken to them and asked about me. Wanted me to see if it would be okay for me to join them. And the lady spoke to me about it. I says, well, okay, if Chris wants me to go, I will go. So, yesterday, me and Laura, we got on the bus, and we went to Compass, and we had a couple of group therapy sessions. You know, it was okay. Now, I spoke to Chris, and he wants me to go back, and I'm going back. You know, it wasn't anything to, you know, to turn me off from saying, oh, I don't want to go back. They feed you. So, hey, free meal. Plus, it's therapy. Pause.
Go.
Okay, another kid interrupted. Well, I probably look ridiculous. Sorry. Ugh. Anyways, free food and free therapy. And being bipolar, I need therapy. I never thought that I would be a contender for an outpatient group. Nobody ever talked to me about going to a group. They always focused on my sister. Oh, she definitely needs group therapy. Outpatient therapy. Yes, and she's sticking her middle finger up at me again. I'm just telling how it is. They've always focused on my sister. You know, the mental health professionals say, you know, we're going to help you and we want you to go to group. This is the first time anybody suggested that I go to. So I'm like, well, okay. It'll get me out of the house. It'll get me away from people. It'll help me with my mental illness. Sure, I'll go. So I went, and yesterday was my first day. Now, did I make sense or did I just ramble?
You made sense.
Okay, I made sense. See, and here's my nerves and my itching again. So, Mama's in the hospital, hoping that her attitude changes with her medicine, because if she doesn't, that is going to herald a bunch of changes, because, well, we won't get into that. Me and Laura are going to group therapy, outpatient therapy. We were a visitor yesterday, but next week we will be enrolled.
Tuesday?
Okay, on Tuesday we will be enrolled. And I lost my place marker. Let me, Ephesians, Colossians, Galatians, Thessalonians. I'm on first, there it is. I'm on 1 Peter. Yeah, there's my place. And, things will be okay. I was going to say something.
Pause.
I was going to say something, but I don't remember what it was. My mind, I got distracted by my place marker being falling out of my my Bible, falling out of my Bible, and I got distracted. Obviously, it was not that important. I think I was talking about changes. Yeah. There's going to be a lot of changes going on, and they scare me. They really scare me. And I'm not going to talk about it right now because I'm going to burst into crying. Okay, see, even now the tears mist up in my eyes, and this is ridiculous, and I am not going to go there. We are not going there. But next week, on Tuesday, we will be involved in, enrolled. Oh, I remember what I was going to say. Me being me, and my mind being the way it goes, I had to ask my brother-in-law Chris, what his motives were in sending me to group therapy, to group. You know, was it because he thought it would be the best thing for me, or did he just want me out of the house? And he looks at me and he says, "You want the honest answer?" And I said, "Yeah, I would like an honest answer." And he goes, "All three?" Of course, I only gave him 2 questions. Do you just want me out of the house, or is it the best thing for me? He says, "All 3. So, he wants me out of the house. He thinks it's the best thing for me. And it gets other people out of my hair. I'm out of people's hair, and it gets other people out of my hair. So basically, it's the best thing for me, and that there is a separation going." All 3. That's going on. And if I think too much about it, I will cry. So we're not going to think too much about it. I am going to end abruptly. I don't know how long this is. I've been talking. How long have I been talking?
23 minutes.
23 minutes. Oh, I have to hurry up. I have to finish soon because it cuts off at 30. 23 minutes. Guess what? I can remember the time when I talked for 10 minutes. I can remember the time when I talked for 5 minutes. And that was it. Excuse me. Okay. I like this verse. It's Mark chapter 16, verse 6. "Don't be afraid. You have come seeking Jesus of Nazareth, the one who was crucified. He is gone. He has risen. See the place where his body was laid. Go back and tell Peter and his disciples that he goes before you into Galilee, just as he said. You will see him there when you arrive." Out of context, it doesn't mean much, but it's a verse I like. Now, I don't know how I'm going to pick verses, because I can't just open the Bible and pick a verse and read it. You know, here's Isaiah 24. "Can the spoil of war be taken from the mighty? Can the captives be free from the hand of a tyrant?" I'd like to believe yes. And, you know, it has no meaning. You don't know what it means. I don't know what it means. So, this habit of me opening up the Bible, finding a verse, and reading it is going to have to change. I'm going to have to look for, find a subject and look for verses in reference to that subject. A concordance is going to help me. A reference Bible is going to help me. That way I'm not just reading verses out of the Bible. I'm actually, there's a meaning behind them. We'll learn. But in the meantime, bye!
Goodbye!
Bye-bye!
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 Oh, shucks.